And with that in mind, then we close the case for the defence.
There'll be no new evidence. The arguments are out there in a very public domain. Another break now for Oscar Pistorius, both legal teams and families, after 39 often harrowing days.
How do you plead?
Not guilty, my lady.
Thank you.
We all knew what the athlete's plea would be back in March, but from day one the prosecution has sought to prove Pistorius shot his girlfriend Riva Steenkamp in cold blood after an argument. The very first witness appeared dramatically to bolster that case.
Edele net na 3 die oggend het ek wakker geword.
My lady, just after 3 I woke up from a woman's terrible screams. I sat upright in bed and my husband also woke up from the screams.
But if the state started well, the defence was equal to it.
But there are two problems to your belief. And I'm trying in all fairness, it's a man's life at stake, in all fairness to say, let's look at other possibilities.
That would be enough for the defence, whose aim has been to cast a reasonable doubt. But there are 3 other charges as well.
I do remember Oscar saying, please, to Darren, just say it was you. I don't want any tension around me, just say it was you.
1 count of illegal possession of ammunition, 2 more of unlawfully discharging a firearm. The aim to establish a pattern of behaviour, but it's accounts of the night itself that may prove crucial.
Now, potentially central to both arguments is when shots were fired and in what order. The prosecution's case, of course, is that there were women's screams heard in between shots, whereas the defence's argument is that those bangs weren't in fact shots. They were a cricket bat bashing down this door. And as for the screams, they came from Pistorius himself.
What is
The true test of that version, surely the athlete's own story from the stand.
I did not fire at Riva.
By most accounts, a very difficult few days. Nell's aggressive style not sapped by Pistorius's emotion.
I didn't fire to kill anyone, my lady.
Or to ward off an attack.
My lady, I didn't have time to think. I heard this noise and I thought it was somebody coming out to attack me, so I fired my firearm.
Your defence have now changed, sir, from putative self-defence to involuntary action.
In the latter stages, another twist. A 6-week break for the accused to be psychologically assessed. The conclusion as many expected.
At the time of the alleged offences, the accused did not suffer from a mental disorder or mental defect that affected his ability to distinguish between rightful or wrongful nature of his deeds.
Focus has been fixed on this trial because the accused was a global icon. But the last 4 months ultimately has been about justice for a victim who had her whole life ahead of her. Henderson, CCTV, Pretoria, South Africa.